Oh, hello. Hello, good morning. And this is the update for September, checking my notes, 10th. Sometimes I forget the date. What can I say? So, September 10th, update. And right into the weight loss update. It is not a weight loss, it's also not a weight gain. Technically, my weight is at 270.3. That is zero point 0.1 higher, so yes, technically a gain, but that is also just like the other time I declared it a plateau. I was actually like zero point 0.2 lower, but that wasn't enough to really call it a weight loss because that's within the margin of error for the scale I use. The scale I use has a margin of error of like zero point 0.3 or something like that. So, you know, since I am only zero point 0.1 higher, I'm calling that a plateau. Um, And as far as figuring out what's going on there, why I didn't lose more, I think it's pretty simple. I did get out. I'll say that right away. I wasn't as sedentary. I did get out on the Atherton training trail and got out to the marina and back. So that was a 5 mile jaunt. That was kind of fun. And also, this weekend on Saturday, my son had a cross country meet in San Francisco at Golden Gate Park, and after he had run his race and was kind of hanging out with his team, waiting for other races to start and things like that, I took the opportunity to do a 2 mile walk there through Golden Gate Park, and had some fun there, and took some pictures and stuff. It was a lot of fun. It's really cool having a park like that in the middle of a really big city. Uh, so I did get out there last week and get some, at least training walks in and stuff like that. Nothing super hardcore, just basically walking, kept up to my pace and things like that. But I think one of the other reasons why I plateaued wasn't because I didn't get out, but because things like that, going out to San Francisco, means eating out and stuff. I did okay for breakfast, and then lunch was a couple of hot dogs at the snack bar and things like that, and then you come home hungry and things, and so I ate. And then yesterday was the Greek festival here in the lovely city of Stockton, and that's always something we look forward to every year. And so I can't go without my gyro. I can't do that. Got to have that gyro and things like that. So I think it was a combination of a little more eating out than I've been doing lately, and not as much working out. But like I said, I did get out, but I still haven't been able to find the time to get out and do, like I was doing, 10, 15 miles a week. I would get out at least 2 times, if not 3 times, and do, a 5 miler somewhere. And I have not been able to do that since my schedule has changed with the family, going back to work and school for this after the summer. So, I got in 7 miles last week. That in combination um, with eating out a little bit more, because we've been trying to control how much we eat out, not just for a dietary thing but for a budgetary thing. I think that combination hit me, and we're at a plateau. So there it is. Not a weight gain, not a weight loss. We're right there in the middle, and we're going to keep moving forward. And I think I want to touch on a little bit. Again, I've talked about it before. You can't let that kind of stuff get to you and rage quit. But the other thing, you just have to have that mindset of, and it's not a defeatist mindset. You are going to have time. It's one of those things that it's frustrating. It takes time to lose weight, because life just happens, and everything from, like I said, I haven't been able to get out as much as I really want to get out, and unfortunately, because of other things in the schedule, ate out a little bit more, and that kind of worked to okay, and you plateaued and stuff like that. But there are times where people, that's my fountain coming on. People just they slip. That's what they call it. They slip up, and they just go for it and start eating heavy, and they have to catch themselves. that happens too. You know, and all that kind of works to you, and you know, losing weight takes time. You cannot start like in January, like I did, and just decide, okay, I need to lose 100 pounds, and that's going to be by the summer. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I mean, if you're under the care and training of a special trainer and a nutritionist and stuff, you could probably do it then. But if you're just doing it on your own, trying to lose, you know, a few pounds a week by counting your calories and exercising more, you're not going to lose 100 pounds in 6-7 months. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have to be patient and not get discouraged and understand that that 100-pound weight loss is going to happen, but it's going to be gradual. Especially, here we go, I got to say it, when you get to my age. You get up over 50, it makes it a little bit harder to lose weight and build muscle and things like that. So you got to work a little extra hard at it. So anyway, there's that going for the weight loss, and a little bit about, you know, don't be discouraged. That it's not just falling off of you. Like I said last time, it is so easy to gain weight. You can just go in the kitchen and just pound food 1 or 2 days in a row. Just eat anything you want, all you want, and you'll gain freaking 10 pounds in that two days. You'll just add it on. But if you want to lose that 10 pounds, it's probably going to take you 4 weeks. You know, so that's just kind of how it is. Especially guys like me in their 50s. It's just, you know. So anyway, looking forward a little bit. Because I'm still kind of struggling right now we're getting to the fall season here, with the schedule and stuff like that, I really have no idea what's going to happen in the wintertime. California winters are semi-mild. I mean, they get cold, but it's not horrendous. We don't get snow here in the Central Valley. The only snow California gets is going to be up in the mountains and things like that. But here in the Central Valley, we don't get snow. But it's not exactly weather conducive to hiking either all the time. I can go south into the desert and get some good hikes in and stuff, but that's, you know, we're still talking 5-6 hour drives. It's kind of hard to do just on a day. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in the winter, but I can tell you for the following year, when spring hits and into the summer and stuff like that, we are looking at some big things. I will be doing my first through hike next year. I have discussed it with my wife and stuff like that, and I think my first through hike will be the Tahoe Rim Trail, which is just under 200 miles of a trail, I believe. And it's a really cool trail. I think it's a great beginning, a good first through hike trail, and so that's what I've set my sights on for my first through hike will be the Tahoe Rim Trail. I am shooting for, and I'm going to be doing a separate video on my through hikes and on the PCT, and I'm shooting for a PCT excursion, I'll call it, in 2019. But I'm going to do a whole separate thing on that, so you kind of talk about how I'm going to approach the Pacific Crest Trail. But for now, I'm definitely looking at more hiking next year than I even did this year, more backpack trips, and definitely my first long through hike will be next year. So I think that's about it. So plateau on the weight. Looking forward to some cool stuff next year. Not sure what's going to be going on in the wintertime, how much I'll get out. I'll keep on, you know, the weight loss and keep on the vlogging and stuff like that, but I don't know what else I'll be doing and how much I'll be getting out in the wintertime. I guess we'll kind of see. But other than that, as always, thank you for keeping up with me and putting up with my my vlogs here and things like that. And thank you for your support so much. And we will see you next week.